I have one XFA account open. I'm up 1,300 on that one. Over leverage, bro, I will be able to take a payout. Another payout, and it proved to myself that that first payout that I took was not lucky. Right? If I hang around 5 day traders who are successful making 10K a month, I'm gonna accidentally make 10K a month just by hanging around them. All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm back. I know I said I was gonna get more consistent. Sunday I ended up getting sick. A little bit. My fucking throat was hurting. Monday I was sick as shit. And Tuesday, bro, I deadass just set an alarm every 4 hours just so I could take my medicine. And I slept that whole day. I caught off of work and everything. I ended up trading on Tuesday though. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a catch you guys up to speed. I remember I said in my last video I was going to. I have one XFA account open. I'm up 1,300 on that one. So on Friday I risked 500. Now I was going for a 1 to 3. On Monday was a break even day. On Tuesday, which was yesterday, I ended up fucking risking. At first I risked 500, but once I saw we had a breaker structure to the upside and a 5-minute inverse fair value gap, I ended up moving my stops lower. Right, I didn't want to hold my. I have a bad habit of holding my losers longer than my winners. And then today, it was only a 250 trade. I'm gonna go over today's trade later on, right? It was a clean setup. I should have risked the 500, but if I'm at work, I'm de-risk only one contract maybe. Go for a quick 1 to 2, which what I should have did today. I was trying to hit a 1 to 3. You guys will see in the trade recap, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the workout for you guys. Hop in the shower, come out, and then do the trade recap for you, and then I'll end off the video with like a little fucking. I'll probably do like a quote of a day or something. Honestly, I don't really know what to put into these videos for you guys, like the documenting my journey. It's basically the same shit every day. If you guys rewatch all my videos before, all right. I know I said I was gonna trade during the week, but I find myself being more patient now than trying to fucking rush it. Right? If I missed a trade, I missed a trade. I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit this quick workout for you guys. Also, too, I'm only going to do triceps today. Usually today's back end triceps, but I don't want to sound like a little bitch, but it's cold outside, and I want to get more sick than I already am, so I'm going to just go ahead and hit my inside workout for today and then do all that shit. So I'll see you guys.
I'm pissed off. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they...
Alright, what's up, boys? I'm back. Some shit happened that I think I clicked it, and it ended the recording. But as I was saying in the previous clip, which you guys ain't gonna see, so we in the market opens and we have this big ass candle right here, right? We do not end up sweeping London low. We do end up taking out, I think there's probably 15 minutes. Yeah, liquidity levels right here. But I play my liquidity sweeps and my imbalances fills off the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart. Right? So once I see we don't sweep London session low, we have this big ass move up, right? Again, I'm not even looking at the chart right now. I'm at work. So usually I won't get on the chart. I'll have all this marked out, all my liquidity levels marked out prior to pre-market. And then I won't open my phone till around 6:50 just so that I'm not trying to jump into trades, right? Because I want to try to catch a trade going to the upside, which over here looks like the best. And the best setup that I saw today was off the NQ instead of ES. I'll go over why right now. All right, so we have this big expansion up to the upside. Usually I would not want to trade on days like this, just because we have this big, like our move has already been made for the day, right? So to try to get in and catch a trade off of this or try to get in and trade this is really not optimal for us. So, but I just stuck to my strategy, right? So we didn't get no reactions off of these liquidity levels up here. After that, we keep going up, bro. Just look how many points this move, bro, with no retrace on the 5-minute. Right? If you're trading the 1 to 3 minute chart, you would probably get like right here, bam, not an inverse, break a structure, 3-minute fair value gap fill, bam. But I don't trade that. I trade the 5-minute, and once I get my confirmation on here, I skip down into the 1 minute. But if we go ahead and look, bro, if I could find it, price range from market open, 330 points, 1.3.5%, bro, is what we moved up. Right, so honestly, you wouldn't want to trade this. So all I wanted to see when I was looking at this shit at work was just a break of structure, and then bam. So we end up getting this, taking out this liquidity level that's way up here. I know we have FOMC minutes. That doesn't really do shit too much for as a red news folder day. But we had NVIDIA earnings after market close, right? So honestly, let's see, where's 9 o'clock at? Because after 9, I did not try to take a trade. If I get in before 9, I'll hold it past 9. But other than that, I will not hold a trade or enter a trade after 9. Okay, so bam, we end up getting this. We don't get a break of structure yet. Our break of structure ends up happening, bam, right here. And all I waited for was a inverse fair value gap. So we'll go ahead and put some text on this. Bruh. Inverse fair value gap. Right. Bam, we wait for this. And the only reason why is because we still didn't take out this liquidity level that's down here. Alright, we have Asia and London liquidity levels that were still open. So honestly, usually what I'll do is I'll wait for a fair value gap retracement. I would enter off of this. But I entered purely just off of the 5-minute inverse fair value gap that we got, and put my stops above here, because my stops are going to be above here whether we got that retracement or not. So I was okay with taking this trade and having stops above here. It was one micro contract on MNQ, right? Bam. If we let this play, bam, you see after 9, I held this shit for so long. And what I should have did was got out with my 1 and 2, right? I think it was going to be like a $500 day. But no, my ass got greedy. I wanted a $700 day, so I wanted Asia lows to get. I wasn't mad about the target profit target that I had. But as you can see, we end up don't hitting that. And then NVIDIA earnings comes out after market and fucking pushes that shit up. So ended up moving stops to break even once we got around to like a 1 to 1, right? So I was going for a 1 to 3.6. If I would have just went from my 1 to 2, I would have been good for the day. Ended up more profit, but like I was saying in my last clip, I was holding my losers longer and letting my runners run. So ended up moving stops. Let me show you guys. So bam, I moved stops way up here. And then after that, I moved stops way down here. And that's where I got stopped out at, way over here. Bam. Let's see the 15-minute chart. Yep. So stops were above here. Oh, no, they weren't. I think they were above. They're right here. And I'm getting wicked out on this candle. So I only got like a 1.9. But overall, there's been a good trading week for me so far, even though I'm still down negative $50 on the week. Monday's trade was a phenomenal trade. My entry was just not on point, right? I was going for a 1 to 2. If I would have had a tighter stop, I wish I would have went over that for you guys on Monday, so you guys can see. I wish I would have had a tighter stop, which would have allowed me to have a 1 to 2, and it would have been hit. Tuesday's trade was not really a good trade, to be honest. I stood home from work. I woke up around like 6:30. I looked at the chart, went back to sleep for a couple minutes, woke up at 6:50, and then I saw and I was like, okay. So it was a good trade. I got into it, but it was the wrong direction, so I ended up stopping that out. I like that I fucking moved my stops though, to instead of taking a negative $500 loss, I only took a $300 loss. And then today's trade, I was up 600 out, I think like right here, like 600, 620 or somewhere. Right? This entry might be off a little bit, right? And instead of closing there, I let this shit run. But other than that, overall good trading day. No emotions were involved. I was not over risking. If I keep fucking following this rule plan that I got set out for me, by the time I hit my fifth funded, bro, I'll be able to take a 20K, almost a 20K payout. It's like 18,500. If I'm following everything, if I don't over risk and if I don't over leverage, bro, I will be able to take a payout. Another payout, and it proved to myself that that first payout that I took was not lucky. But I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next clip. What's up, everybody? How's it going? So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with the quote of the day. Again, let me know if you guys like this shit in the comments, or if I should just take this shit out of the YouTube videos. Right? I don't want to keep my YouTube videos the same, even though that's basically what the documenting my journey is like. If I video every single day, most of the days are going to be the same because it's consistency plus time, which equals results, right? If I keep doing the same shit every single day and making sure I'm learning from the mistakes I made the days before, eventually I'll grow into the person I want to become. But with these videos, you guys don't want to watch the same shit every single day. So for the quote of the day, it's something I look at from time to time, right? I don't do this shit every day. I don't look at quotes every day. But if I start looking at quotes every day, maybe they could relate to you, some of you guys, or I could take it into myself. So I found this one by Nico Machiavelli. All right. So it says, the first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. All right. And for most of you guys that don't get that quote, most of the time, the people you surround yourself with are gonna either help you grow or be the death of you, right? If you're hanging, even if you don't involve yourself with it, like say you have friends that drink, even if you don't involve yourself with drinking, you don't drink every day, you're still gonna fuck your shit up because sooner or later, bro, you're gonna take that first drink, and then you're like, okay, and then the next time you hang out with them, you're gonna have a few more drinks with them. Or people that smoke, or even, bro, even fat people. I read a study, not a study, it was a YouTube video I watched from Brandon Carter. He said if you have a fat friend, your chance of becoming fat increases. I don't know where the fuck he got that from or where that study was from, but that shit was the funniest thing ever. Because if you have a fat friend, that means you have a chance of becoming fat. So just the people you hang around, the people you surround yourself with is really what's going to uphold you and hold you to that level to where you want to become. Right? So like I have some day trader friends that I know in real life. And every time I hang around them, I hear the success they're going through. I hear the shit that they're, or even my Discord that I have in the morning, the trades that they're going through, the shit, like all the shit that I see them improving in. I don't look at it as like a fucking competition, but I do, right? But I look at it as a competition to better ourselves. So like if my homie made 5K, I'm like, okay, like I want to make sure I'm sticking to my rules and doing all the shit that I got to do so that I'm able to make 5K as well, just like him. Right, or even pick his brain. Hey, how did you do this? What are you doing? Like, what are you risking, and all that shit. And it doesn't. Nico Machiavelli himself didn't only say this. If you look at, I think it was in one of my earlier videos. I used to have quotes in the beginning where I said do a quote of the day, but I never explained them. Right, and I had this. I think it's Proverbs 13:20. Right, I had this quote right here. It says, whoever walks with the wise become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. So if it's even telling you in the book of life not to hang out with fucking losers, and you're still hanging out with losers, I don't know what to really tell you, right? So like all the people I hang around, my brothers and my cousins are the only ones I hang around, but every time we hang around each other, we're always talking some type of business, we're always talking how to get rich, or we're always talking about, like, we never just sit there and just talk about dumb shit. Here and there, a conversation will come up, but other than that, we're all talking how to better ourselves. Or even my brother, I live with my brother. Like, sometimes, before he got the job he was working out, he's working at right now, this motherfucker was just coming in the room like, oh, I did 100 push-ups. And I'll get pissed off and do 100 push-ups and one. And then he'll do one more on top of that. And then we'll just go back and forth doing fucking push-ups until somebody stops. But don't look at, especially if you have brothers or if you have people you're close with, don't look at it as a competition as you try to be better than them. Look at them as competitions like, okay, prove to me that you're capable and doing hard things with me, right? So if, like that thing with my brother, if I had a competition with him, I want to make sure I can prove to him that I'm able to keep up with him, right? So it's not like I want to be better than him, it's to prove to him that I'm able to keep up to his standards. But again, let me know if you guys like these little small rants that I have with you guys. If not, I'll take that shit out. Just go back to the trading shit. I'll probably try to find quotes too that relate to trading. But this quote again, you can relate this shit to trading, right? If you hang around with a bunch of fucking bro, even what's the other saying? You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I think Tate said that. Right? If I hang around 5 day traders who are successful making 10K a month, I'm gonna accidentally make 10K a month just by hanging around them. Right? If I'm hanging around with 5 fat friends, I'm probably accidentally become fat. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.